Okay, Sir Nick, it's time to talk about distance, right? We all want to hit the ball a little bit farther, especially as a lot of golfers get older. Hey, I want to get that distance back, that I used to have. And I know we have a couple of strategies that some players can work through. So if we're going to talk about adding distance, what's one or two simple things we can put in to help someone add some speed?
When you think of hitting it further, do you think of muscling it, don't you? Give it a bit of oomph.
Yes.
And that is, as we get older, is the last thing we want to be doing, because if you're a casual golfer, fun golfer, you generally upper strength is probably more than this, and you're better synchronized.
Yeah.
So you think, well, I'll give it a bit of muller, I'll use my strength.
Muscle, yeah.
So guess what happens when you're using your strength? You tighten up, don't you? And then you go, ugh! And when you're doing that, the club is actually, your hands are working closer to, and we want the opposites. So I've been trying to soften my swing. I saw some old swings of me and how, when you're playing your best, how lovely and relaxed and flowing it is.
Yes.
Doesn't mean it's soft or anything. But one of the things, again, as we get older, is this left side. You want to get it round. So what I've been talking about, I talked about trying to get this, I'm trying to get my left pocket as light as possible to get it around the corner. Makes a big difference. It adds a couple more inches up here.
Yeah.
So if I get that lovely softness there, and then I give it that, I get opposites. That's going that way, and it throws my arms, or that distance, just a little further away. Not that. You keep maintaining your angle, but I can feel it. If you practice that a little bit, I can feel that is not me pushing it out there, just go boom, it wants to go there.
Yeah.
So that to me gives me that little bit of pop, because it gives me instant width, because as I was describing, if I go, the club is working this way, then you've got to get out of your way, and then you neck it and you hit it worse.
Yeah.
So the goal is to be soft here and go pop it down, and that I can then feel that coming down to here, and then keep going. There you go, it was a massive shot, hit the end of the range. That was a visualization, right. So let's try and do it. So keep it soft, and then see if I can get that. So maybe I do one, and then you get that heat off the ground and just feel that distance, the right hand getting further. So soft and pop it, there you go. Not bad, so I leaned into it, blocked it a little bit. Let's have another go so you learn.
And Sir Nick, one of the pieces, that I love that you said, especially as golfers get older, perhaps less flexible, is allowing that lead heel to come up some with that hip, right?
Because you're doing this, we're losing a lot up here.
Yeah.
So let's try and get it round and commit to it. I mean, the tough thing is I've got to stay with my angles. Here's a very simple little thing, a little quick rehearsal to just wake up these muscles, just to keep me down here, just for that split second, rather than like I did on that one, I got underneath it. So if I can do the soft, so high pocket, give it a pop and stay. Yeah, big difference. There you go.
Yeah, that'll work.
So, and the other thing which we've talked way back when we were talking about grips, let's do one for a laugh. Let's try the old baseball grip. Because that was late with the right hand, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now, would you put the baseball grip into a little bit easier release, a little more speed?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's quite interesting. It might give me just a little bit more.
Yeah, like that backswing.
Yeah,
a lot.
Little soft. Well, let's do what I've been practice what I preach. High pocket, get the thumb, and interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Just gave it a little bit more pop.
A nice little cut right down the middle of the fairway as well. So on the way back, having the sensations that pocket's working off, allowing that heel to kick up a little bit, and then getting some of the natural.
Then you squash it, and then you do the opposite. If you squash the bug, you got that. You get that going. Look what it does. It sends that there.
Get a lot of speed for free.
Hang on to the angle, and then release the. I nearly got it. I've got to do one more good, really good one.
Let's see your best one here. Let's see the best one. We're going baseball grip again.
I'm going to go baseball again and see if I can trust.
Letting that pocket
all right,
get
I'll
back.
try. I've got to try and. Well, I'll try speed with a bit of fade, even though it's a baseball grip. High thumb and different sound.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's better.
Beautiful bomb fades down the middle. And you know, we were talking a little bit about some of the players, especially as they get older, and to allow a bit more motion. You know, the big backswing turns, let that heel come up, big hip turns on the way back to stretch those arms and hands out.
Yeah.
And then when you get that natural reaction, you know, you watch any long drive players or any of the senior
Wow,
golfers
yeah,
who still
now.
hit it far, right?
Oh,
They got
these
a lot
long
of
drive
that.
boys, what they're learning now, this, you know, Carl Barks, you're giving it this now
Yeah.
to get the momentum, and then,
Might
I
need to
mean,
see
it
you
is
doing
quite
that next
incredible what
video.
you know, somebody said, oh no, you can't hit it like that as a golfer, you know, only these long driving guys, and now they're working out and they're mixing power, speed,
Yeah.
and a decent golf swing together.
Yeah,
There's
not
some-
bad, not bad. Those weren't too bad either. And if you can put a couple of those speed pieces in, right, to get the ball going farther, kind of back to a lot of these same things, is getting the motion correct early in the backswing is going to pay a lot of dividends for speed and distance during the downswing.